Hey everyone, it is Danny, and I am here to show you how an activity list is born in kindergarten. So we start with our task. So right now we're currently on our force and motion task. We create our task together as a team, and then we move on to our rubric. And then after we make the rubric, we move on to the scaffold, and we decide how long the ALU is going to be. This ALU is 3 weeks long, and then we make a focus for each week. So our week one, last week our focus was push and pull. This week our focus is gravity. Next week, or the week after spring break, our focus is vibration. And then from there, we see what is needed in our scaffold. So we need some ALU benchmark lessons. We need our anchor and supporting text. We need activities. We need writing plans. So you might be wondering, how do we organize all of that? And we use something called the Scrum board, and it's really just an organizational tool. So everything that needs to be done, like everything I just listed as far as like benchmarks, activities, differentiated activities depending on their, if I scroll down, depending on their modality, if we need hands-on, their modality, and then we have a section for below level, proximal zone, above level, and then from there we're able to create stickies on the Scrum board. So for instance, this week, Melissa and Barbara are in charge of all of the ALU activities and create any missing learning videos. And you see an L here because this is a large. We try to make sure like each teammate has an equal amount of workload. So if Melissa and Barbara are taking on a large sticky, they have less stickies, if that makes sense. So everything we need becomes a sticky, and then we sign up for them on Thursday during planning. If that makes sense, it might be overwhelming at first, but it's just a nice way to like stay organized and see everything in a snapshot. So here's our to-do for the week. When you're actually, so this is the to-do for the week, and when you're actually working on something, you move over your sticky to in progress. And if you need feedback from the team or from a specific person, you move your sticky over here, and then when you're done, you move it over here. And then once all the stickies are done, they're due Thursday, we move them back over to the to-do, and then switch them up depending on what's coming next. So we should have, when we meet on Thursday, we'll have some stickies about vibration. And then let's see, we have a backlog as well, and that's just stuff that's coming up. And our stickies are also color-coded, but I won't get into that. Let's see, so as far as how an activity list is born, all of that planning helps you make your activity list. And on our team, activity lists are a loose expectation, so a lot of us have a different version of this. And our activity lists look a little different. They don't necessarily have QR codes on them. They stay like this. Some of us even have this laminated. And then the stuff, like our resource area, has everything that's needed. The QR codes, the differentiated places to grab your work. And so that we're not changing the activity list constantly. So that is how an an activity list is born in kindergarten. If you have any questions about the Scrum board or how we plan as a team, please feel free to reach out to me. Hopefully this wasn't super overwhelming, but it's how our brains work. Anyways, thank you.